Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So the Washington Commanders got it done. They agreed to a 4-year, $90 million deal with Pro Bowl defensive tackle Daron Payne. So we're going to talk about that and much more in today's video. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content. A few subscribers away from 11 or 10,500, so help me get there. And hit that like button and that notification bell. So right before free agency starts, they are able to get the deal done. And right as I got the news, I was just about to hit upload on a video previewing free agency. If you guys still want to see that, comment down below. But of course, had to pause on that and record this. And yeah, they beat, not really a buzzer because they could have done it any time this offseason until like July something. But free agency, the legal tampering period starts tomorrow at 12 p.m. So they got it done. Very, very happy. It's a 4-year, $90 million deal that includes $60 million guaranteed. And some people might be like, what? $20+ million for Daron Payne? If you've been watching the channel, I told you guys a few months ago, he's getting over 20, probably 22, 23 million because Leonard Williams is making 21 and Daron Payne's much better, or is a better player than him in my opinion. So comes out to $22.5 million a year, I believe. That's a lot of money. But again, what I always try to stress when these deals come out is that you have to, this is the agent and, the player kind of reporting or giving the information to the media. So they're going to give it in the best possible way, to make the contract look amazing. And it probably still is amazing, but we'll see what it really looks like once the details come out, if they can get out of it, when they can get out of it. And I'm also very interested to see how much of it is, how much the signing bonus is, because of the whole Dan Snyder situation, which was reported from a bunch of people that he's not willing to really pay that much money in free agency because he's about to leave. So that is something I'm also very interested to hear about. But I'm very happy we're able to lock up one of our Pro Bowl players, first round pick, and him and Jonathan Allen are, I think, the best defensive tackle duo in all of football. I really do. You could say maybe Hooker. Just saw his name trending there. I don't know why I said that. DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart are a good duo, and there's some others, but I think Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen are the best duo in the NFL. Happy he got paid. Jonathan Allen got paid as well. They've been done a good job extending the players, besides like Brandon Sheriff, and they tried. They offered him about the same amount of money. He just didn't want it. So, they've done a good job. Logan Thomas, even though, it doesn't look good now, but that's part because of the injury. At the time, a lot of people wanted it. Charles Leno, Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, they got those guys done with extensions, and I'm very happy about this. It seems like a lot of money, but if he even is like, I don't think he's going to like replicate what he did this year in terms of sacks. 11.5 sacks as an interior guy, especially when you have Jonathan Allen next to you. It's going to be hard to necessarily replicate that, but it doesn't mean he's not going to have that same impact. Like, I still think he's going to have 6, 7, 8+ sacks next year, but still be that same impactful player that he was in 2022. And if he is that player, the deal's going to be worth it. And, even if he doesn't get double-digit sacks every year, it's still worth it because, again, the cap goes up every year. So, in 2 years, this deal, he's not going to be the number one highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history, or number 2. It'll be like 6th, 7th, 8th, and it'll look good. It'll look good as a contract as long as he plays like he has in the last 2 years or better. And one thing to realize with Daron Payne, he's still very, very young. And yes, and some people might be like, oh, he only had one really good year. And, in terms of sacks, that may be true. His highest sack total is 5 before his last year, which is 11.5. And you might be like, well, he probably was really motivated by money, and that's why he had a good year. I think that might be partially true, like maybe like 15, 20% true. I think also part of it, switching D-line coaches, promoting, Coach Z, and also bringing Ryan Kerrigan. I think that's a big part of it. And another part of it, the guy is super young. He's still 25 years old. 25 years old, and he's been in the league for 5 years, or 6 years now. Like, he is still young and developing. So that's part of it too. Like, that's probably 30, 40% of it too. And the coaching change is probably some of it. And yeah, and some of his, offseason work also. Like, it's just, that's something people don't realize. 25 years old. He's very, very talented, and I'm happy they got the deal done. You look at his total, his 26 sacks for the Commanders over his 5-year career here. So averaging about 5 sacks a season, which for interior guys, solid. He's very good against the run. And then 4 forced fumbles, had an interception a few years ago. Also, one thing to look at, he has missed one game. One game in his NFL career. I don't want to jinx this, I'm going to knock on wood, but that's pretty impressive. And that's another reason why this deal is good. If he is even what he did in let's say he's 2018, 2021 level where the sacks aren't there, but he's still a very good run defender and a very solid pass rusher. That deal is still not going to be terrible because he's healthy and he's still a very, very good player. And the cap, again, is going to go up every year. And if he's healthy and he's playing good level, it's a good deal. He also bats down a ton of passes. I don't know why you look at every year he batted down 3, 4, I guess 2 in one year and then 0 in 2021. I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, this very, very good duo. I will probably have a video, I'll probably have a video at some point kind of giving you guys the details of the contract so we really see what happens. Here they say Payne is the highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history, but Schefter says second, so I don't know, but still got franchise tagged. They got the deal done, so props to Ron Rivera, Mark Mayhew, and all of those guys for getting the deal done and bringing back one of the best players on this team. And I said, I think Daron Payne's going to go wherever he gets the most money. And, if that's here, that's great. If not, it's not. And I think this is a very, very reasonable deal. And they're able to get it before free agency. And one thing I did not mention, and then we'll wrap it up. This, even though his franchise tag is about $19 million against the cap. Guaranteed, fully guaranteed. Well, this deal is going to be about $22 million a year. The cap hit's going to go down. So we're going to get more cap space because usually the first year in a deal, they're paying less money. So I bet the cap hit will be around $10 million a year, or not $10 million a year, around $10 million this year, and then go up after that. That's just my thought on the situation, but I could be wrong, but I think that'll create some cap space. They have around $15 million now, and maybe that gets them to around $25 million. I think they'll have around $25 million. That gives them more money to spend, and maybe they'll spend a little bit more. I don't know. Very interested to see that. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. And let me know if you guys still want to see that free agency preview I did. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.